Please tell me about the story about the D692. How does somebody from Britain put their hand on a German authentic markings?
Well, because I was writing a novel at the time, which involved a Luftschiffparasitapparat, which is an airship carried light plane used as a liaison or a reconnaissance extender for an expedition to the Arctic. It seemed like a good idea to combine the thing as a bit of publicity. So I found that there were 10 registrations issued in 1926 that were never taken up and were especially reserved for aircraft under 500 kilograms, which fitted the Flitzer perfectly. So I chose D692 as the first of the group, and got permission eventually from the CAA to fly the airplane with that marking. But prior to that, they'd referred me to the LBA, which is the German version of the CAA, and I applied to them to put this registration on. The chief of the LBA actually spoke to me on the telephone and said, "Tell me, was it really carried underneath an airship?" And I said, "Well, in the novel it was." And he said, "Fantastic! You know, the Russians have destroyed all our records in 1945. So he was convinced it was real, and gave me permission to put D692 on his airplane. And I flew it like that for 5 years, no problem at all. And I even had a big a German document with a German eagle stamp on it, saying I could actually use it. But then a Cessna pilot complained to the CAA that I was flying illegally. He wanted to fly his Cessna without registration marks on it. And he cited me as being not complying with the air navigation board. And they looked at the records and decided that although I was compliant, they were rescinding it because it was bad form to keep on flying these airplanes in these markets. So I had to repaint the airplane, unfortunately. Which was a shame, because it would have been ideal publicity for the novel, because the novel eventually came out a few years ago. Because I hadn't got time to develop the airplane yet and write the novel at the same time. The one-man band thing.
But it was really beautiful, all red, candy red with those huge letters in white with a D.
Yeah. And it was designed like that because it was supposed to show up against the Arctic ice in the event of a forced landing. And in the story, it flies on skis and floats. It's looking for the Romanov treasure buried in a sunken barge in the Ob River estuary on the other side of the Ural Mountains in western Siberia. But that's in book 2, actually. Book 1 is the Baltic Fog.
Yes, you do have to worry about finishing those. I heard that 2017 is going to be the year it's going to be out.
I don't know, because 2017 I'm having to have the layered speeding and everything. Anyway, come and have a look at the work. See what's going on.
Thank you, Lynn. You're the best.